Hi, welcome along to Bible Reviews and more. My name is Pastor Jeff. I just want to show you this wonderful New King James Compact Reference Bible. That's the cover that it came in. It's just, like a slipcase cover. And it's by Thomas Nelson, as you can see there. It has the easy to read comfort print, clear, readable comfort print, end of verse cross references in this Bible, and the words of Christ in red, and it's a black leather soft. It's about 4.5 inches going that way, 1 3/4 inches going that way, and I can't remember how many inches going this way, but we'll have a quick look. 6.5, almost 6.5 inches going down that way. It's reasonably compact, as you can see. There's my hand there. A nice looking Bible. You can see the gold or the gilding there on the edges there. Really nice. The New King James Version is one of the few modern translations that have stayed with the old manuscripts that were used to translate the King James. That would be the Byzantine manuscript tradition, without including the more recent discovered manuscripts, mostly Alexandrian manuscripts. And so the New King James Version is translated from the TR, which is the Textus Receptus, which is the Greek New Testament as was best published in the Reformation period. Since then, other Greek manuscripts have been discovered, with most of the newer translations using the newer manuscripts and taking those into account. The Byzantine manuscripts are numerical majority, and they are geographically further dispersed compared with the Alexandrian manuscripts. The New King James stays with what the King James translators used back in the early 1600s. So for the reason, the New King James Version, and that reason, it's going to stay much closer to the authorized King James Version. The New King James Version is a literal translation of the King James, despite what some people may say. It is. And if your translation from the Greek or Hebrew, the New King James Version stays very close to the text in a word-for-word translation. That's if you're using a translation from the Greek or Hebrew text. So it is a word-for-word literal translation of from the King James to this one, the New King James Version. You can see the classic 2 columns there. That's the classic 2-column verse style layout. It says an easy to read print. It is actually a 7.5 point text size print. And you can see it says it's an end of verse reference Bible. We're in Numbers now, Numbers chapter 29, and you can see a reference down the bottom of that verse there, a cross reference. Cross references at the end of these verses all the way through. Sometimes Bibles have the cross references going down the middle there, cross references down the bottom. These are actually explanations, not so much cross references, but they do give you some verses down here as well, that you'll find all of your cross reference verses at the end of the actual verse that it applies to. So it is a really lovely compact Bible, the New King James from Thomas Nelson, the compact end of verse reference Bible. It is a black leather soft, and you can see there's a paste down there. And at the back of this particular Bible, you can see some really nice coloured maps. Jerusalem in the time of Jesus, Paul's missionary journeys. You can see them all, those journeys all mapped out there for you. The time, I'm going backwards, but the time of, there's Jesus' ministry there. You can see it all marked out there for you. The kingdom of David and Solomon. The land of the 12 tribes, Exodus and conquest of Canaan, and the world of the patriarchs. So as you're reading, you can flick to the maps and just follow the journeys. This is, and it's a very good concordance too in here. It's, it's not a really lengthy concordance, but it's reasonable for the size of this compact Bible. It really is. So there's your concordance there. It's still going. So you've got your concordance, you've got your end of verse Bible references for your cross references. The words of Christ in red. It's a pleasant red, I think. As I said before, I think it's an easy to read ink there. It's easy on the eyes. It's not a gross lolly red or anything like that. Some people like the words of Christ just in black like everything else, but I think the words of Christ should be highlighted, as I said, and yeah, I think it's easy to read anyway, and I personally like the words of Christ in red, but that's just me. Some other people don't, but that is my taste anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that very quick Bible review. There's 2 ribbon markers. There's a red one there. You can use that for the Old Testament there, and there's a black one there which you may wish to use for the New Testament as it's closer to the New Testament area. You can just flick it across there to the New Testament. So thank you very much for watching. Just gold embossing there on the pages. You can see through some of that gold embossing, as I look a bit closer, there's just some, is that the light or is there, no, I think it's just the light. I thought there was some missing, but it's just the way the light's hitting that embossing. So yeah, it's a really nice job, nice Bible, very compact, nice to hold in the hand, and I'm sure that this would be perfect for just taking to your church, easy to carry. You might want to put it into a knapsack or something like this, or something like that rather. I actually did a review on something similar to this one, but it was a zip-up cover, and that might be better for taking hiking in your backpack or something like that. But you can still take this one. You can take this around hospitals, or if you're visiting nursing homes or anything like that, or even using it if you want to preach and you've got it open in your hand. You can certainly do that as well. It's fairly light, but it's a nice, solid, compact Bible. The Thomas Nelson New King James Version. I pray that this will help you as you look through these Bible resources, not only on my channel, but there's lots of channels out there. I just pray that these resources help you get closer and stronger in your walk with God. Every blessing to you. Please subscribe and click that bell icon. I'll be back with another Bible review very soon. I'm wanting to get hold of a New Living Translation study Bible, so I'm hoping that may be one of our reviews up fairly soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.